Hi there, channel. Welcome to Athens, Greece. Flytampa's Athens, and this is Majestic one. Fantastic. My favorite plane, the Majestic q400, which just received an update. So hopefully this will fix those sound problems that you may have seen in my previous couple of streams. This is Ultimate Traffic Live. That's populating all those planes over there with the Aegean and. Wow, there sure is a lot of planes over there on the tarmac and not a lot by the gates. It's Flytampa's Athens, and we are going to the, yes, I know, this is going to be exciting, the brand new Skiathos by 29 Palms. It's a great airport before. I think the last time I flew it was actually I was still running FSFX or like prepared version 2 or something like that, and I kind of wanted to reinstall it, but I never got around to it. It's not a long flight, so this will be hopefully a fairly short video if I'm not making too many mistakes. But yeah, this I think will be fun. So let's go ahead and get started with the boarding. And let's also get started with our APU. And all our jazz, and then we'll set up and do everything correct. So we're landing at sea level today. Okay, we got some bleed air going, which is good. That's what we need. There's one of the things we need. Let's get the FFCs turned on. Radios turned on. Set up the trim.
Good morning.
And I'll show you it's a really short route today, and really yeah, flight level 180. It's a pretty short route. We got 56 passengers, that sort of stuff. So let's put in the altitude. We'll do that first. Just put that right in. We're flying a SID. We don't really have a star, but we're doing an approach that I haven't even picked out yet. So this will be interesting. Let's go ahead, accept, and we'll do the flight plan first. So Lima Golf Alpha Victor, that is where we are at. Then menu departure, we are taking off 21 right, 4, and the SID that we're doing is called Ablog 1G. Ablog 1G. Go ahead, send that to the flight plan. From Ablon, I think we actually have one little airway that we're taking. No, we do not. We're just going. I'm pretty damn certain there was an airway there. I just checked that. Let's see. Ah, come on. See the en route chart. So we're basically going from Athens. We're going to Ablog. I think it's B1. Yeah, it's B1 to Skopolos. So we can take B1, and we can take that to Skopolos, which is 4. And then we get to our final destination, which is Lima Golf Sierra. Lima Golf Sierra Kilo Skiathos. And what we are doing is our arrival here. We are set to land on runway 20. Let's see what that looks like. LGSK. Approach. runway 20. It is a visual. Okay, pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. It's runway 20. No start, and it's an NDB. Yeah, I guess there's the NDB, right? Okay, well, we got this. We'll do the NDB there, I guess. And the transition is SKP. And we'll send that to the flight plan. Pretty fun, huh? Yeah, we get a disconnect there as we get in to start doing, because you have to go manual at that point or go to heading mode. So that should be correct. Zero fuel weight today is, and we have this calculated in here. Zero fuel weight today is 24640. 24640. And our fuel today, the release is 1889. 1889. And yeah, that's kind of it. The total reserves today is, well, 611 is, so we have okay, alternate 255, hold 411, and then we're carrying some extra, which is 440. 440. Okay, that's it. It's that simple. We go ahead and we accept the performance data on this one. We cross-fill the plan, cross-fill the fuel. Nav source FMS1, FMS2. Next step would be to go to RSM and we'll calculate our takeoff speeds. Okay. Performance, airport search, Lima Golf Alpha Victor. Runway 21 right, wasn't it? And we can get the weather, let's see if we can get the conditions, sort of. And we had a takeoff weight of flaps 5 should be fine here. Let's just make sure that we have the same weather that it's calculating. I don't think we do. Oh, it's here, 1 knot, variable 1 knot. Okay, that's fine. So it actually is correct. So 126, 128, 138. Oh. One 126, 128, 138, probably 152 or something. Let's see, double check it. 150. Okay, cool. So that's all set. That was pretty quick. What else do we need to do? I need to go get the weather.
Lima Golf Alpha Victor Airport Information Echo 2020 Zulu Weather Wind calm visibility 10 sky condition few clouds at 2500 temperature 8 dew point -1 QNH 1021 advise on initial contact you have information Echo Lima Golf Alpha Victor Airport Information Echo 2020 Zulu Weather Wind calm visibility 10 sky condition few clouds.
Okay, so that was that. It's pretty easy. All this is pretty easy. We are good to go, I guess, more or less. Let's see if we can actually just, the only thing I want to figure out is figure out the taxi here. So we are taking off 2-1 right, is that what I said? Yeah, damn it. So we have to go down and over and up. Or up and over. Okay, we'll go up and over. Okay. I have been having, I don't know if this is par for the course for everybody else, but I have actually been having issues with GSX lately, where it seems to sort of not reset. It says baggage loading in progress, but that's not true. We will just go and prepare, we'll reset the position and we'll go this way.
Departure check completed. Light has been inserted. Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
Okay. It actually seems that everybody's taking off the opposite direction, but I'm not gonna bother replanning everything. I'm just gonna taxi over to the other runway and do it from there. But I actually might do it. I'll go down and across the bridge, not like I just said, up here and across. To be very good about
Set parking brakes.
calculating the speeds as soon as we get up here. Aye.
truck disconnected. Bypass main.
See, and this is why you have crash detection turned off in prepared for people who wonder. Because otherwise, we just have to restart everything. Because of the stupid AI. Okay, then we go ahead and we can start number 1.
Left is clear. Right is clear. Traffic is 5 o'clock, 4 miles at 300. About A320 is 4 minutes sight. TN902, traffic in sight.
Thanks, GSX. We will have a good trip. That is the plan. Good little short trip, too. It's going to be kind of nice. I'm flying a lot of longer trips. It's kind of it's a lot of fun flying longer trips too, in a sense. It just takes too long. Okay, there we go. We'll get these engines started up. Turn on all the lights, precision lights. Okay, they're properly spooled up. We'll turn on the bleeds. Set them to norm. Go ahead and also turn off the generator and the main bus tie, and we'll turn on the taxi light. And fuel pumps, hydraulic pumps, auto feather, and nose wheel steering. And then we can go and get out of here. Probably not supposed to sort of taxi around this way, but I'll do it. I'm gonna go around the satellite and over the bridge and up to the runway. Wait, too much turn. Some of you may be looking at the bleeds right now and you'd be like, oh my god, those bleeds are set way too high, and that's kind of, I don't think that that's an actual case, but I'd love it if someone knows. I think you're allowed to set the bleeds to higher when you're just taxiing, because you're not really stressing the engine, so I don't think it'd be too much of a problem to have the bleed set to norm while you're just taxiing around the airport, even though you do have propeller RPM set to 1800. And then we're going over the bridge, which goes over the road, and normally you'd see cars here, but I've turned off road traffic because it is too frame rate intensive in detailed scenery for me. Like, probably would be completely fine here, but you know, that's just too much of a risk. I don't really want to take it. So I think we'll taxi up Bravo over there. It's a neat little thing here, so you get like 2 lanes coming in, so you can have people meet each other. Neat. Looks like an old 737-200 that they're using for fire training here in Athens. Very neat. Olympic livery. It really is annoying that they have the airplanes take off the opposite direction. I don't understand how the logic works in prepared, but I wish that PFBX would somehow sort of share the logic, or because it is annoying to sort of plan a flight and then when there's no wind, and it kind of seems like it's 50-50 whether or not it matches up. Yeah, go nav mode, we'll go IS mode, and we'll set the IS to a reasonable climb speed, which in this case will be 150. Our so that's kind of it's our V fry, our flaps retract speed actually, but or no, it's our max climb speed. We'll pitch for that on takeoff until we reach. I should set that at 1,320 feet, which will be our acceleration altitude, 1,000 feet above ground. And we'll pitch down and we'll speed up to 250 knots. Check it out though, guys, doesn't that look great? Really great looking airport this, I must say. Okay, that's us. I think since we're not using ATC today, we're just gonna gung-ho it and go here. And gung-ho and go. Set the bleeds to min. Undo the gust lock. And this can go into flight. Line up with the runway. And turn on the 2 more things before we go. We'll turn on the weather radar, and we will turn on the transponder, and that's it. Feathers armed, and we have a full speed. 80 knots, yep. Love this about the q400, just lifts, you don't even rotate it really. And we have a good positive rate, we'll go gear up. Oh snap, gear pins. I forgot to store the gear pins. Ay, Dios. Dios mío. Well, that's what you get for being really dumb. I'm gonna go autopilot on. We'll fly this with the gear down. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. You heard me. We'll fly this with the gear down. That should be totally okay, but it will be very inefficient. I'll set the autopilot. We'll tune that to a speed of 195. What is the gear down speed? 200. Okay, that's it today, I guess. We are gonna fly to Skiathos at a speed of 200 knots. Go ahead and bring the props back to 900. Yeah, so that was the gear pins that I just forgot. But you have to do that while you're on the ground with the door open, and we're not. And I feel really foolish. But honestly, it's sometimes I feel like it isn't. So it doesn't sort of follow up on me. Let's go straight to Oblon. And we will also have to press Alt-Cell. And let's get the landing speed that we needed. Let's get that all calculated. Landing. Lima Golf 0 Kilo Skiathos. And we are going runway 20 conditions. Cool. And what was our landing weight? Our planned landing weight 25848. I always say, like, there's always one thing I seem to forget, and this time it's just the gear pins, which is it's just shameful. VRF 121 at which I think we're gonna do a flaps 15 landing, so 121. And V go around or it's 148 here actually. I really don't know which one of these goes where. I should really look into that. I have the documentation. 41 and 121. I think it's this way, the lower one on the bottom. Auto feather come off. Fuel pumps can come off. Hydraulic pumps can come off. I think we'll go ahead and turn off the nose wheel steering for now. Bleed's going to norm. See, it really is short. We are doing just it's an 80-mile flight round trip. That's pretty short. Next, let's just get everything set up here, because this is gonna go much faster than we think. I think I'm just gonna have everything set up by the time we get there. So, approach. We're doing this one. So we have to tune for this approach. We kind of have to tune two things. We have to tune the NDB and we have to tune the VOR. So let's start with the VOR, which was I already forgot, 113.4. 113.4. 113.4. And then the NDB 326. Three twenty six. Okay, cool. Next thing we have to do, so what we're gonna do is when we get to Skopelos, we're gonna follow an outbound heading of 355 until 7 miles. Then we're gonna go back, take a left turn at mile 7. Then we're gonna be at 2,000 feet, and then we're gonna do left turn until we get to heading 194, and then basically head straight for the NDB at 326. Okay. So first we're gonna go do this. Put in the timer and 3, 5, 5. Pretty close to what we have already. And let's see this one too. Okay. That looks stupid.
Athens departure, ETN 630 is at 1,100, climbing 10,000. ETN 630, Athens departure, roger, altimeter 3015. ETN 630, turn left heading 2905, resume on navigation, climb and maintain 10,000.
I feel pretty stupid for making that mistake, but whatever. That's
Climb and maintain 10,000.
mistakes were made.
630.
So we're gonna fly over this thing. Oh yeah, okay, so maybe it's not as close as I thought. Oh, it is. Across this ridge, and then we're kind of there. Let's see. Okay, so what else do we have to do? We have to do a minimum decision altitude of 1,700 feet. So 1,700 feet, we have to see the runway. And yeah, it's not so bad. We are approaching at a speed of 121. So 121, we're gonna have to have a descent angle of roughly 600 feet per minute. Basically from the turn, I guess. FQ20, I don't know what is FQ20. Oh, okay, so 5 miles from... Yeah, it's confusing. So let's talk, I'm gonna talk myself through this. So what we're gonna do, when we get to Skiathos, we want to get to, or Skopelos, we want to be at 4,000 feet. From Skopelos out, we're gonna descend to 3,000 feet. First 3,000 feet by 3 miles, and then 2,000 feet by 7 miles. When we get to 7 miles DME, we're going to turn left. We're going to also have a speed of 185, which won't be a problem because we're pretty much maxed out on speeder anyway. Barrel can be set to standard. I forgot about that. Pretty much, we're not going to go much faster than that. So 185 to the turn. And when we get through the turn, we're going to go down to 1,700 feet, which is not much longer. So we're pretty much going to stay flat, go through the turn. And then, roughly 5 miles. Yeah, this is, I really don't understand this distance here. How do we, there's no DME to this. Is it this, like 5 miles at this, FQ20? I don't understand FQ20 basically in runway 20, so I don't understand that. But 1,700, and then we're pretty much, it's a visual from there. So I guess it could be 5 miles from this. So when we have DME 5 miles again, I don't know. It kind of doesn't make total sense because you do not know exactly how fast this turn is. Thanks, Air Juno. Yeah. Okay, so now we're waiting for us to get up to cruise altitude, and we're going to start calculate our vcent, which is our vnav, which is our top of descent point. Basically, that's all we're looking for. 7980, come on, 18,000. There we go, props 850, and we are looking at scope, and we are looking at scope where we want to be at 4,000 feet. Okay, so we're 19 miles from our top of descent. Go ahead and switch to nav, not the nav source, sorry, that was like my Boeing thing coming in there, looking for the altitude over to the right. I'm flying the Boeings too much. Oh, shit, I'm going too fast. So I'm assuming we're looking at indicated airspeed for the max gear operation speed, right? Because ground speed doesn't make any sense. It's just with speed in the air that makes some sort of sense. Reset the trim. Give them a tiny minimal bathroom break. I feel like such an idiot, but whatever, it's kind of fun. Let's pretend it's broken, right? The sound bug is fixed though, isn't it? Sound doesn't change when I'm changing cameras. Like it does, but it doesn't disappear like it did with the one that we just had. Let's see, so we'll also go ahead and put both of these to 40. Few storms past Skiathos here. Okay, VNav is enabled. Okay. It's funny, but like having the landing gear down really makes me want to sort of start experimenting with failures. like really fun. Actually, but not now. But I just want to show you, like, isn't this, it performs so great, this plane. It's really, really good how it performs. Mucho impresto. Okay, come on, guy. Yeah, okay, what else do we need to set up? We need to set up our actual yes, this is the VOR1, this is the ADF2, which is exactly what we want. So this is the VOR, and once we get up here, I'm going to switch over to nav 1 mode. Come on, VNAV bar, come on, VNAV path. We're supposed to cross this any second. Here we go. Once it crosses, I'm going to be quite quick on reducing the throttle so we don't speed up. I'm going to take them down to about 30%, which is usually a good setting for descending in this guy. I guess with the who knows with the gear down how that changes. And we can reset the trim again. Rudder trim. You do that every time you change the power settings, you change the rudder trim because there's so much torque from those big propellers. So when you spin them with less force, you need to reset your rudder trim. And look here, we're going at 22, 22%, 20%, we're still speeding up. Yeah, here we go. 16% roughly. So I think our runway is over here somewhere, and here's probably Skopelo, and the runway is here on Skiathos. Turn the seatbelt sign back on, and what else do we need to do? Not much yet. We kind of have everything set up. The only thing that I need to remember is 194 and in these altitudes, so 4,000, 3,000, 2,000. That's basically what we're gonna do. 1,000 at a time. Yeah, runway's here, VOR's here, NDB's here somewhere. I really like 29 Palm scenery. Like I think Samos is one of the most fun and best looking sceneries in the sim. Also, EDBC Brandmerg is a great looking little strip. I think it's really fun to fly into, and I just love. Sometimes I really like flying into those little, just wide open spaces where it's just flat all around you, and you're just like sort of stuck on some strip in the middle of nowhere. It seems really kind of epic in a sense. Let's see, let's go get the weather.
Lima Golf Sierra Kilo Airport information. Hotel 1750 Zulu. Weather, wind, calm, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 7, dew point 4, QNH 1020. Advise on initial contact, you have information. Hotel Lima Golf Sierra Kilo Airport information. Hotel 1750 Zulu. Weather, wind, calm, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 7, dew point 4.
Wind's calm. That should make this somewhat easier. Beautiful. There's our little airport right there, right? The only approach I used to, I don't think I've ever come in from this side, but I've always come in from this side with the, I used to fly the Airbus down here because they do fly a lot of Airbus into here. But, and I've never flown the q400 into here, I don't know that they even do. But yeah, this will be interesting too. Maybe a little easier. Don't know why I say that, but it's not that it's hard this way either, but it is kind of like you do this turny. This may sort of give you actually a little bit more of a, because this turn sort of ends right here and then you land. So I think this one is you end out here and then you go in and then and then you land. I think you have a bit longer lineup. Yeah, we're below 10,000 feet. We can turn on our landing lights and we'll chime passengers. Is that some sort of anomaly? Or is that actually there? That stripe? I guess it's sort of something that's sort of a little bit wrong. I have to laugh. I'm such an idiot, but whatever. It's fun. Okie dokie. This is looking fairly good. I'm gonna switch over to heading mode. And then we're gonna switch this over to nav 1. I'm gonna arm the VR. Actually, yeah. That's the VR. It's captured. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna set this heading bud to 194. Which is what we're turning to. But not quite yet. So we're at 4,000. And then the chart calls for us to be at 3,000. By a fairly short distance too, actually. I think we'll just go ahead and we'll set this right to 2,000. So we're going to be by 2,000 before we make the turn, which is at mile 7. You can just try and fly by that. So that's where we want to be. Ah, perfect. So perfect. I'll reduce the descent rate a tiny bit here. Kind of trying to fly by the numbers anyway. So
4500.
yeah, we'll set to alt cell 2000. feet, we're at 5 miles. Oh, we did not. Did we not press alt cell? Yeah, we did. Alt cell, and then we'll go try and maintain a steady 185. We'll take flaps 5. And I'm going to try and do this by the numbers, by the data, not by the map here. 6 by 7, 6.7, 6.8, 6.9, heading, heading select 195. 194. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully this will take us on a turn that matches up with where we want to go. We're looking for the green arrow. So hopefully by the time we can finish the turn, the green arrow will be pointing at the blue arrow here. It does seem like we're turning slightly too fast. Not even slightly, but quite a bit too fast. So I'll just do like this. And I will then... What is going on? What are you doing? No, we're not. We're control hold. Man, okay, that totally messed that up. That was annoying. God damn it. So close. So this is 1700. Okay, it's not so bad. Actually pretty bang on if this ends up perfect here. You have to overcorrect this slightly to get this back. You can kind of do this and then you sort of do that until just gonna do that to sort of get a bit more sort of space around it. So I can totally see the runway. I'm gonna go flaps 10, flaps 15, take out the autopilot and fly this in on my own. This is a fully manual, and I can see we just passed our minimums, and yes, so we are landing. Using the pappies here to sort of guide me in, not so much focusing on what I previously said about glide speed and descent rate. which we just figured out was going to be 600, and right now we're doing 1000 at 120 speed. So we should be able to catch up with this quite well. Beautiful. What a beautiful approach. Really beautiful. Great scenery by Twin on Palms. Its shadows are bothering the S out of me, and I do not know where they're coming from. I feel like I've just seen them recently, and I don't know why. They're very, very annoying. Way to overcorrect. I completely overcorrected. Yeah, still. That's the glide path. Pull up now.
100.
Add some power. Add some power.
50.
Add some power. Yeah,
30. 20.
Displaced threshold. And there we go. Not so bad. Oh yeah. Nose wheel steering. I turned that off. Wow, that looks pretty great. It's a great looking scenery. Let's just wait here, and then we'll do a little. I'm going to instant replay. We're doing an instant replay with our friends from FSFX packages. Replay show playback window, and we're gonna go out and we're gonna check this out properly. Let's see if we can't make it work properly. It may be that there is some issue with the q400's external flight model. It's kind of funny though, because it works in stepping through it like that, huh? It's pretty great. Okay, that's pretty great if you ask me. It's a pretty great shot of it coming in over the beach here. We could have upgraded the ground textures, I do think. It's not so bad. That was pretty good. It seems to sink through the runway slightly. Maybe it's the replay, or maybe it's the scenery. Let's see. It seems. I turned off Chaseplane. Yeah, it's the replay function. Let's find a gate for us. We want gate 1, and we do not want to follow me, and we want Olympic to help us out when we get there. I did that wrong. These are supposed to stay on when you're taxiing, because you might still need hydraulic power. Oh yeah. Brake. Wait. Okay, that was, I messed up and I messed up again. Shit. There's a lot of messing up. We're coming in the totally wrong direction here. Okay. Let's assume I didn't do that and that my plane is still in one piece. We come in from here and we're gonna follow this arrow around. Until we get down to here. Looks great. I love the fencing on this airport. It looks really realistic to me. Then we're gonna follow this around to reach up here. And I'm assuming something like this. It's terrible parking. Oh, whatever. I really didn't do the best job there. Power on to the APU, and we'll go ahead and start that. Tax light come off. Seatbelt side can come off. Pitos, windshield heat. Main bus light can come on. Chrono can stop, and yeah, that's about it. Leads can come off, this can go to min, and then we'll go ahead in here. Data, services, exits, forward open, aft packs open. Aft bag open, and then we'll request a deboarding. That really wasn't the best parking. I guess, am I supposed to park the nose wheel on that? Okay, I'm supposed to park the nose wheel there. Okay. I have a feeling these taxi markings too are for bigger jets, like that Airbus there. It's a great looking airport still. Okay, so, wow. I guess that was GSX, right? Yeah, I love how this airport looks. It looks totally like a sort of rundown old Greek airport. Pretty basic. Pretty basic airport. Also, another thing that's so good about this scenery is all the autogen is really, really well done, and it's completely completely custom. Yeah, I'm gonna make this camera move a little faster here. Camera advanced. Need to go faster. Yeah. So see, it's like a completely custom buildings. I guess this isn't so custom, but like some of the other ones are. It's a lot of the sort of building sites and all the sort of extra clutter. I do wish they'd cleaned up the ground, the photo reel. It seems a little oversaturated to me. It always did like that. There's nothing that orange. Even tennis courts. Yeah, but here you go. Here's the really custom autogen. Sort of white buildings. And here I have the catamarans. Hellenic seaways. Oh, it's cute island, man. Makes me want to go there right now. Hang out on these beaches, chill, relax. Anyways, you guys, I hope you liked. I hope you liked this. Enjoyed this. I really enjoyed it. I thought that was really fun. It's a really interesting approach. Fun because you have this long visual and there isn't any alternatives. So I really enjoy that. And the scenery, I have to say, I think is rather excellent. Still, it's only like $19 or something like that, and that's not on sale or anything. It's a fairly good deal. I love it. It comes with animated people and stuff, which I really enjoy. It does really bring things to life and give you a nice sense of scale. Anyways, if you like what you see, you can always leave a comment, subscribe, leave a like, all that kind of stuff. And if not, then you know, there are other people who make great channels too. But I really want to say thank you for all the support, guys. It's really fun to see your comments and all that sort of stuff. And I'll hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.